Good afternoon. My presentation is on the effect of home gardening on food security and diet quality of households in Ijebu-Igbo, Nigeria. The importance of sustainable access to adequate, safe and nutritious diet, food for healthy living, and to promote health is well known. However, food poverty, as well as high intake of poor quality diet, remains a major problem in developing countries, including Nigeria, and contributes to the overall burden of malnutrition, undernutrition, as well as increasing prevalence of diet-related non-communicable diseases. We are all aware of the importance of home gardening in promoting food security. The impact on diet qualities remain unclear. So this study focused on this aspect, was designed to assess the effect of home gardening on food security as well as diet quality of household, with focus on the women of reproductive age in Ijebu-Igbo. Focus was conducted in the 4 local council development areas in Ijebu-Igbo, and we used a comparative cross-sectional design with focus on 387 women of reproductive age. These women were broadly classified into 2. We have those who are practicing home gardening, and we have those who don't have access to home gardening. So they were classified as home gardeners and non-home gardeners. And we used the instrument, a semi-structured interview questionnaire, to collect data on socio-demographic characteristics, the household food insecurity access scale, as well as the multiple pass 24-hour dietary recall, which was used to classify their diet quality. Also, we collected data on the body weight and height of the respondents, as well as conduct a qualitative study to understand the benefits as well as the barriers to cultivating home gardening in the area. In all, we found the respondents to be comparable. They are similar in several respects in social demographic characteristics such as age, such as income, their level of education, as well as educational attainment and occupation. In all, only about 30% of the respondents practice home gardening, and the major crops cultivated are the staples such as cassava, yam, cocoyam, and maize. Also, they cultivate some vegetables, some fruits, and some medicinal plants. The result on the food security shows that large number of the respondents, we have higher proportion of the women who practice home gardening that are food secure compared to non-home gardeners. And also, we have higher cases of higher prevalence of food insecurity, severe food insecurity among non-home gardeners compared to home gardeners. The result of the components, we look at the 4 domains of diet quality. We look at variety, we look at nutrient adequacy, moderation, as well as overall balance. In all, we have a significant difference in within group variety, higher within group variety consumption among the home gardeners compared to non-home gardeners. For moderation, they have similar results, whereas for the gardeners, they were able to have better nutrient adequacy compared to non-home gardeners. Also, looking at the macronutrient distribution range, the intake, the home gardeners equally perform better compared to non-home gardeners. In all, more respondents who practice home gardening had a higher diet quality compared to non-home gardeners. Also, we find higher cases of overweight, as well as underweight and obesity among non-home gardeners compared to home gardeners. The focus group discussion among the respondents showed certain benefits and barriers to the practice of home gardening. Number 1, the respondents showed that home gardening gave them the platform to be involved in physical activity. So this constitutes part of the daily physical activity they were engaged in. And also, it assisted them to include variety of the crops they grow in their meal preparation. So they are able to actually include more without purchasing any additional food crop in their meal preparation. And for some of them, it equally serves as additional source of income as they are able to dispose some of their produce to earn income. However, some of the barriers or challenges they mention is the fact that home gardening is time consuming. So that's actually take up, so it tends to increase the time, or it tends to engage them the more with and also they have problem with the free range animals which consume their produce and make them lose some of this produce. So these are the barriers that were identified in the study. In all, we found that home gardening practice has the potential to promote household food security and can equally contribute to diet quality of women of reproductive age. And equally, it tends to have some other additional unintended benefits, such as promoting physical activity among those who practice home gardening. And this actually has implication also in improving IYCF practices, such as including more food groups in the diets of infant and young children. So this study found that with home gardening, we can equally improve the diet quality in addition to promoting food security, and it equally help in addressing poor physical activity that is common, especially in urban areas of developing country. Thank you.